Okay, welcome back. We have quite a good few duels to do today, so let's get right on into it. The bloody rare hunters, they beat me and kicked me out. You'd better watch yourself too. Okay, let's duel. So basically, my plan for today's episode is quite simple. I'm going to go back and duel a whole bunch of people while also making story progress. So what we did last time we just went around the city and dueled a whole bunch of rare hunters. Then we went to a park and saw Bandit Keith just annihilate Weevil. Also then, after we defeated Bandit Keith, we learned that Joey and Taya had been kidnapped, and Mai had a fantastic idea, that idea being, hey, why don't you just go ask Kaiba, because all the duel discs will have a tracker in them, so surely he should be able to tell you where Joey is. So now we have to go to Kaiba Corp and talk to Kaiba to find out where Joey and Taya might be, but also at the same time, let's be real, it's Kaiba, he probably isn't going to want to help us. So my plan for today's episode is duel a whole bunch of people and also make progress. So we're starting with Esperoba, and this duel is over in the time it's taken me to describe all that. Fantastic. So what do we win? That's the real question. We win Invisible Wire. Okay, that's pretty good. I lost. Oh, you're looking for your friends? I think you'll find a hidden at Kaiba Corporation. I hope you get a good lead from what I told you. Okay, thanks, Esper. Now, I'm also going to take Muyan Curry out of the deck and actually put that invisible wire in, because that can destroy any monster that attacks that has less than 2,000 attack points. We shall duel for as long as it takes to defeat you. Prepare to fall. Okay, Rare Hunter, you might be here a while, but I guess make yourself at home, because you may be here all day. So pretty much, in this episode, I'm going to be dueling Esperoba. I'll duel Esper, this Rare Hunter, the other Rare Hunter, Bones, Rex, Weevil, and then I'll go and make actual progress. Fortunately for me, the Rare Hunters are very, very easy to duel. Mostly because I have light cards and they basically just only use Fiends. I do want to add a couple of Dream cards into the deck soon though, mostly just because I feel like I'm going to need them. And by that I mean I feel like Shadow cards are going to start, at least appearing semi-frequently. Honestly, I'm a little bit weirded out by the fact that I haven't seen anyone playing any Dream cards before. Also, we just won another three-headed Guido. I'd say another, I don't know if I actually had one already. Okay, so, how could we let the Rare Hunters drive us out? Well, let's duel Weevil again, who says it doesn't matter how many times he loses to us. Okay, I will wager the Insect Queen, mostly just because I think it's funny to disrespect him like that. Okay, so Infinite Dismissal means we can't attack this turn, and I should have seen something like that coming. Also, it's not worth me summoning... it's probably not worth me summoning out Spirit of the Books here, mostly just because the Spirit of the Books is a wind card, and even though I could use it to summon out Buku for card advantage, both of them would still just get annihilated anyway, so it probably isn't worth doing. However, drawing Flame Viper is pretty much everything I could have possibly needed at this exact second, because, well, it just beats all of his cards. Because I'm pretty sure Weevil pretty much only has forest cards, and obviously fire beats forest. So now I can just play the offense. I pretty much now have complete control of the duel, and I have Garnicia Elephantus in hand. So eventually I'll be able to summon that out, and it gets a boost from the forest field, bringing it up to 3120, which is kind of ridiculous. Okay, now I'll summon out Spirit of the Books, use it to summon out Buku, which means I now have even more card advantage, and even though he'll probably just summon something and attack Spirit of the Books, I won't lose any life points for it, so I feel like I'm in a pretty good position here. And there's... oh, Parasite. Interesting choice there, Weevil. Okay. So now I'll sacrifice both of these, summon up Garnicia Elephantus, and this duel is over. Because I guess I can just trample them with the giant elephant, I suppose. Either way, with that, Weevil is defeated. That duel was very simple. And we win a Dharma Cannon. Okay. Joey Wheeler was abducted? Oh, so the ghouls are taking everyone down. I hope they get you too. Well, that's just a bit... well, that's a bit impolite. The Rare Hunters. They got me again. It makes me furious. Duel? I'm Bones the Undying. I'll duel anywhere. Fair. I mean, credit where it's due. Referring to yourself as the Undying is kinda cool. That's a powerful title to have, you know? And with that, I already win, because okay, I'll be too honest. I don't think he has anything that beats Bolt Penguin. Even with just Bolt Penguin, I think I'd be able to take him down. But I'm definitely, you know, locked in for winning this duel now. Because realistically, he can't overpower my cards here. I mean, he is kind of the first major opponent in the game, so I can't really proclaim it to be a challenge. He isn't really made to be difficult. However, he will survive this turn. Not by much. He'll have like 450 life points or something. Sorry, 350 life points. Either way, he did survive the turn. And if nothing else, he's doing better here than he does in the anime and manga, where Bakura just kills him. Like, Bakura just outright kills him, Sid, and Zygor, and we won Dragon Zombie, that's kind of nice. I lost. The Rare Hunters. They're on pace to take out every single duelist in the tournament. They're horrible, horrible people. Okay. You again, but it won't end the way it did before. Okay. Better 200 King Rex on that. So I will play... I'll discard Skull Surf, and I'll summon Doron, use its effect to clone itself. Then I'll drop Pot of Greed to draw 2 more, and I get... nothing amazing. Okay, he just played Dark Hole or Wipe the Field. That's a little bit of an inconvenience. But I draw Witch's Apprentice, so I can use that, power itself up, and honestly, I probably should have waited another turn or two just to see what happened. But hey, that definitely works out in my favour. Now, I'll put that into defense mode because I feel like it can't overpower any of his monsters. And just to test that theory, well, there's the 13th grave. So I'm currently holding on to my lead by a grand total of 15... Like, I have 15 attack points more than his monsters, and that is what is currently keeping me in the lead of this duel. And fortunately for me, I drew Mask of Darkness, which is powered up by the Darkness Field. However, because I used a Witch's Apprentice's effect before I summoned it, I can't really get the benefit from it. Anyway, with that, I drew the Unhappy Maiden, and since it's a light card, it will probably just annihilate all of this guy's cards now. So I'm pretty much in a great position to hand this guy the rest of his loss. That's because this shouldn't take too much more of a hassle. So he drops to, what, 24 something? 24-30. Yeah, this duel is just about over. Okay, 3 like-good zombies comes out and destroys Wretched Ghost of the Attic. Now I can summon out Gale Dogra and destroy that, attack with all my monsters directly, and that should bring him to about minus 600 or something. And with that, we get a nice, easy win. Now, I'm going to be totally honest, I don't need to duel all these people, but I want the deck capacity, and that's why I'm dueling all of them again. Because if I can get more deck capacity, I can put better cards into the deck. Hey, what's up? Joey Wheeler was abducted? Are you serious? Those Rare Hunters, nothing's too dirty for them. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Alright, I'll duel you. Honestly, thanks, Rex. Like, and, you know, Weevil was kind of just generally mean about it, and was just like, yeah, well, if I'm losing, I hope you lose too. But, I know, Rex Raptor seems genuinely kind of concerned. I kind of respect that out of him. So, Doron now clones itself, and the Wandering Doomed is also going to get some... Wandering Doomed apparently getting some value in this duel. Also, I don't really want to play any of my electric cards, because obviously, Earth Field and primarily Earth Deck means they just get annihilated instantly. However, I could use them to kind of bait him into attacking me, which honestly might not be a half bad play. But I can summon up Witch's Apprentice in its stead and boost its own attack, so now I have some more powerful cards, and I should be able to finish him off probably next turn, if not the turn after. Depends on what he does. Like, if he plays Dark Hole or something now, I think I just, you know, don't win this turn. Oh, well, speaking of which... Okay, so we destroy his final eye armor, we attack with Hero's Shadow Scout, we attack with Witch's Apprentice, and, you know what, just because I can, I was just saying nice things about him, I was just saying nice things about him, and now it's just like, no, I'm gonna attack him with everything. And we won another Anthrosaurus. Don't lose to scum like the Rare Hunters. I can't claim to be planning on it. That security guard might know where Seto Kaiba is. Hey, it's off limits here, get lost. What, you want to meet with Mr. Seto Kaiba? What, are you nuts? I can't just call Mr. Kaiba. A duel, huh? Looks like you got some decent cards too. Okay, whatever then. Just this once. Okay, let's wager the Witty Phantom, I suppose. Okay, so he played Nuatori turn 1. I will play Dark Hole, wipe out his field, play Doron, use this effect to clone itself, and hopefully he won't play a Thunder monster. 10 out of 10, he didn't. Now, I can play Contract of Mask, sacrifice both of those, activate the contract, and now use that to summon Mask of Shine and Dark, which is a divine monster, so it can't lose to anything. Like, it can't lose to any attribute. So now I am in a firm control of this duel. To be honest, I did kind of want to summon out Garnicia Elephantus, but I feel like he probably has a wind card somewhere in his deck. And I know my luck. I would summon that out, and then it would immediately be, no, here's the wind card, actually. And that would just kind of be a little bit demoralizing, because I would have just thrown away a plenty of good card advantage for that. Now, I could have summoned Muka that I probably should have, but hey, if nothing else, I have even more card advantage now, and Spirit of the Books will be able to attack next turn, assuming he doesn't play a forest card. He did not play a forest card, fantastic. So how many life points did he have? Okay, he will survive this turn, but next turn he is done, because he only has 800 life points left. So Roland, honestly, he put up a better duel than I thought he was going to, but ultimately it's not going to make any difference. We take out the Electric Snake, and we finish him off with the Spirit of the Books. Send him to the library. Okay, and we win Dark Energy. If that didn't cost so much, that'd be pretty good. You're not bad. Okay, what is it that you want? I can hear you out. What? Your friends were abducted by the rare hunters? Mr. Kaiba did seem to be concerned about them. He considered them to be a nuisance. But I can't reveal his whereabouts to you. Mr. Mokuba Kaiba should know, however. He should know where his brother Seto would be. That's all I can tell you. That's enough. Get going. Okay, thanks, buddy. Now I'm also going to duel the duel computer. Why? Just because I can. Also, the real question is, can I defeat the duel computer? So I'll play Wandering Doomed turn 1 and just see how he reacts. Defense mode tells me he didn't have anything that could beat it. And okay, no, I guess he would have tied it and didn't want to crash the monsters. So that makes perfect sense. However, if he attacks, I'm now in a clearly good position here, because if he attacks, Invisible YL just proc and destroy the monster. Well, if it attacks, because I am dueling a robot. I'm dueling the robot that I assume... Oh, there's Petite Dragon. So, you know what? Just because I can, I am going to risk it and summon out Garnicia Elephantus. But yeah, I assume this is the same dueling robot that Kaiba used to test Obelisk the Tormentor in the anime, which, maybe just slightly annihilated it because, it was Obelisk the Tormentor. Although we haven't seen any of the Egyptian god cards yet, so anything could happen here. And let's just attack with this and finish him off. 10 out of 10, easy win. Easy, easy win. Up by 5, we gain 5,000, and we win Lord of Dragons. Okay, that's not too bad. Victory's been confirmed. Fantastic. Let's head on out now and go and find Mokuba. And I know exactly where he is. But before I go and do that, let's make a couple of DAC adjustments. So let's go DAC cost and take out... I'm actually going to take out Sword Arm of Dragon. And I'm also going to get rid of Hero's Shadow Scout. And in their place, I'm going to put in the Crass Clown. And I have, 100 and something? I have 123 left. Do I have any other dream cards, actually? That would actually... any dream cards? That would be good. Ganin could be usable. Okay, I have 123. Let's see what's the best card I can put in here. 121. You know what? I'll put Dark Energy in. Why not? I have plenty of fiends. They'd be able to use it. So let's go and head on over to the building where we can find Mokuba. Mokuba, you shall be the bait to draw out Seto Kaiba. Now, come with us. Stop it, you creeps. My big brother's not going to stand for this. Okay, so we are now going to duel Lumis and Umbra. Mokuba? Yugi? Who are you? Oh, they're Yugi and Branch. You are an apology to our fellow rare hunters. Rats like them, we can duel with them right now. You two, you'll duel with us. So now we head on up to the top of the building where we take Kaiba's place in this duel. Yuki, French, we will each deal with one of you. It doesn't matter who. Choose. Well, which one will you duel? Well, I'm already facing Lumis, so I might as well duel him. So you ought to be my opponent. Don't turn until and run, kid. Alright, prepare to fall. Okay, so for once, they're actually kind of serious when they say prepare to fall. Because in this duel, in the anime and the manga, it's pretty much just stated outright, okay, yeah, the glass, when your life points hit 0, the glass will shatter and you will fall. Which is kind of super messed up, but hey, that's just how the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga was. Okay, I have Dark Energy in hand now. I'll play Doron and clone it just to see what they do. Oh, but I want to be a little bit careful. Okay, Dark World Fawns. Because I want to keep that for Baron of the Fiend Sword if possible. But also at the same time, I need to be... Okay, what I'll do is, I'll see what happens next turn. Okay, he played Machine Attacker. Because I am fully aware that these guys do have access to the Masked Beast and the Masked Beast Desgardius, which has insane levels of attack points. And if they summon that out, I don't know if I have anything to beat it. And with that, I'm in the clear. It's honestly it's a little bit bizarre to me being able to, you know, draw a monster that has 0 attack points and go, yep, this is my key to victory here. But no, when they play this many Fiend cards, having the Unhappy Maiden in the deck can actually be super handy. Because it costs next to nothing. Like, it costs, what, 10? Yeah, it has a deck cost of 10, and it's actually a pretty solid card to have. With how many Fiends, with how many people in this game have a whole bunch of Fiend cards. That's because, well, you know, it just kind of bypasses the numbers. It completely bypasses the numbers, so therefore you don't need to worry about it, and it's very easy to keep in the deck because it costs next to nothing. Probably because its stat line is borderline non-existent. Like, it basically doesn't have stats. Okay, you know what? I'm starting to think I'm not going to draw Baron of the Fiend Sword. So if I don't draw it next turn, I'll just summon Mask of Darkness and power that up. The question is, could I use it on any of my other cards as well? Oh wow, he actually played something that could beat it. You know what? I'll pass one more turn. And, well, Built Cargo is on the field now. It's probably not worth the sacrifice. Monster Reborn. He used that to summon back Frog the Jam. An interesting choice. Okay, let's do that. Activate Dark Energy, power it up. That brings it up to 1670. Bang, attacks and destroys that. And now we are in the clear. Finish him off next turn. And, okay, so that's a 500 point boost. So I would be able to actually get, whatchamacallit. I could get, oh, this is actually pretty bad. Because Light loses to Shadow in this game, and he just ran Dark Assailant right on into it, so that could be worse. Because now all I need to do is draw pretty much any of my other monsters, like Gale Doggerah here, and I think I'm in the clear. Okay, yeah, White Magical Hat should be able to bring this duel home from here, because he's back to using all the Fiend cards. Also, it doesn't matter who you choose to duel, regardless if it's Lumis or Umbra, they use the same deck as far as I'm aware. So pretty much this duel is exactly the same. In the anime, Yugi and Kaiba duel them. Now I can summon up Wretched Ghost of the Attic, attack there, do 200 points of damage, and he lives on 35. Bit of an inconvenience, but I can summon out Musician King and destroy anything he does this turn. So now we should be able to win and have no more problems. Okay, goodbye, Lumis. Simple win. Also, Lumis and Umbra, their names are because they're light and darkness. And we win the Masked Beast Desgardius, which has 3,300 attack points. That's kind of insane. I'm the ultimate assassin, but what do you think of us now? How could we both lose? So, now Marik's gonna talk to us again for him. Strong. So strong. Through the eyes of this rare hunter, I've watched you. Now I know how you've made your decks. What happened? Did his personality change? Yuki, let me introduce myself. I am Marik Ishtar. Like you, I own a Millennium item. My Millennium Rod brainwashes those it touches. It makes them my faithful servants. The fates of your friends are in my hands. My next puppet show should be quite amusing. Okay, what's he trying to do? Let's go. You're right, we need to hurry. Mark's objective can wait. We should talk to Mokuba about Seto. No, Joey and Taya are in mortal danger. And now they just collapse. The glass doesn't shatter, but hey, here we go. So these two are gone now, they are effectively dead, and now let's go talk to Mokuba. Don't expect me to thank you. That's okay, Mokuba, there's just something we wanted to ask you. We want to know where your brother Seto is. My big brother? Joey and Taya were taken by the rare hunters. Your brother Seto should be able to locate Joey. The rare hunters, huh? Yugi, helping you doesn't make me happy, but I can't let those creeps go unpunished. My big brother should be at the art gallery, but I don't know if he'll speak with you. Mokuba, thank you. Okay, let's go see Seto Kaiba, the man himself. Also, I love how there was just that serious life and death duel happening there, because people were just down there playing some DDR. Fair. Honestly, completely valid. So here's Kaiba, the man himself. Yuki, Branch, what brings your sort here? The rare hunt has abducted Joey and a friend. Please, can you tell us where we can find Joey? We really need your help. I could care less about dregs like him. But the rare hunters, they are irritants. They're filthy sneaks with no respect for cards. I've been considering sanctioning them myself. Yugi, I'm not helping you, but I will run a check. They can't be left unchecked. Wait here. I'll run a search on our computers. Okay. Disk transponder at Area F, Sector 5362. Wheeler's in the vicinity of the pier. Seto, thank you. No need for thanks. Go deal with the trash. Okay, so with that, let's head on over to the pier. Where, of course, we get jumped again. Branch, Yuki, you're finally here. But that's it. You're going down right here and now. Let's see how you fare against all of us. We'll have to split up. I'll take the rare hunters, you deal with Keith. Don't think I'd lose to you twice. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is sort by this, and I will wager a Grand Tiki Elder, I suppose. This is actually a really solid opening hand. I'll put Electric Lizard down and just see what he does. Ryukushin Powered. Okay, so that's a powerful Fiend card in its own right. But I can attack and destroy him with Lady of Faith. I do need to be a little bit careful though, because if he plays a Shadow card... I mean, if he plays a Shadow card, I could potentially be in danger. But at the same time, if he does, I have Crass Clown in hand. And if the Unhappy Maiden survives a turn, which she does, thankfully, I can sacrifice and summon up the Musician King, who can get a big hit in. 10 out of 10. Big fan. Big fan of the Musician King's work. And there's the Shadow card, just as predicted. So now I can summon out the Crass Clown and destroy Magirus Light, then attack with Lady of Faith. And I still haven't... Wait, I did summon this turn. I don't know if I can equip Dark Energy to anything else, though. I imagine it must be, like, if it's a Shadow card, it can use it. For Fiends, that makes them powerful. Powers up a Dark Being. Yeah, so you know what? Let's test it at least. Oh, wow. Okay, it must work just on Fiend cards. So Crass Clown gets a big hit in, and with that, Bandit Keith should go down next turn, because I don't think he can really do anything to stop me. Okay, his last card was the Blast Sphere. So let's attack him with Root Water, destroy that, and finish him off with the Crass Clown. Also, rather fitting that I finished him off with one of Bones' cards. And with that, we Yo, he gave us 0 the Mant. Let's go. But no. You are to be commended for defeating Keith. Your colleagues are here, waiting for you. Mark, let's go. This man just referred to Joey and Taya as our colleagues. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Okay, let's, I will, no, I'll leave it for now. Oh, okay, let's go and duel Joey. Joey? Taya? Are you alright? Good for you to come. I waited for you. Joey? What's wrong with you? Duel with me, Yugi. But why? Joey, listen. Quiet. Shut up with the chatter. Or Taya will pay with her life. Joey's under mind control too? Branch, Yugi, you go to your graves here. The loser sinks into the sea, bound by chains and weighed by an anchor. No, I can't duel with my friend's life at stake. Fine, Taya will do as my bidding if you refuse. If I will it, she'll take a capsule of poison. Do you still refuse to duel? That's beyond contempt. Duel. Now. Joey, wake up. It's useless. I have to do this? Okay. And now, shenanigans. Manthro lost a Flame Swordsman. I can't win. I can't defeat my own friend like this. I just can't. Then sink beneath the waves. And in he goes. So we just dive in, save him. Rot among the kelp. Man, that's specifically the kelp? Wild. Okay, so now we duel. Persistent to the bitter end. So be it. It's your turn. But this time there's no one here to save you. Enough. Be gone from my sight. It's like, I mean, Mark, you could just, like, stop looking through Joey's vision. Like, that seems like it would solve your problem. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, I'll play out Spirit of the Book's turn 1, use it to summon out Buku. Also, in this duel in the anime, Yugi does indeed... Like, Yugi does duel Joey, and there's the entire thing. It's honestly quite... Of course, he has Rocco Gagrotto. I mean, I have Spirit of the Books, so I think I'm okay, because I believe Joey has a very Earth-centric deck here. However, he also has a whole bunch of burn cards, I know that much. I distinctly remember that from the anime. Like, he uses, like he just uses a whole bunch of burn cards. And I think this transfers into the game, so he'll be playing Sparks and Hinotama and Ukazi and Tremendous Fire. Okay, Salamandra. Bro, he just used Salamandra on a Hinotama Soul. Frog the Jam. I just want to beat him with using Frog the Jam, okay? Frog the Jam is such a goofy card. Also, when I get the chance and get the space for it, I absolutely want to be able to put that into the deck. I want to be able to put, whatchamacallit, Zero the Mant into the deck. Because Zero is a card that I always thought was super cool. I do actually own the card of Zero the Mant. It's one of my big favorites, even though I never use it. Mostly because I got it after I stopped playing the card game regularly. And we won the Red Eyes Black Dragon as well. Let's go. But this puppet, I'll dispose of it. Joey, wake up. Save your breath. This is my puppet. We promised. We promised each other that we'd make the finals. All three of us. It's futile. My puppet will leap into the sea, never to... Joey, remember. Remember our promise. Promise. You can tell he's serious now because his portrait's changed back. You're Joey, our friend. No, it's not possible. My mind control's broken. What? You've regained your senses. What was I doing? Where am I? Come on, we should get back. Okay, back to the card shop we go. I can't tell you how glad I am. Sorry, must have been careless. He took me without notice. It's okay. You, Taya, and all of us are safe. If there's only Marek to blame. That Marek, what is he? He claimed to have a Millennium Mine, but I don't know why they're trying to gather cards, and I don't understand why they would target us. If we get to the finals, he'll be sure to show. I'll settle things with him, depend on it. That coward, always hiding behind others, I'll put him down. Marek and his thugs will appear at the finals. That's when our real battle begins. Yeah, I'd say so. I've collected all the locator cards. You've gathered them all too, right? Now only Joey needs to get his set. Let's head for the finals together once he does. Thanks for saving us. I don't remember anything about being hypnotized. I was standing out on the pier when I snapped out of it. It made me scared of Marrakesh only then. And, oh man, I'm in trouble. I'm running out of time. I need to get one more locator card. Sorry, but I'm out of here. Okay, later, Joey. Now, I'm going to go and save the game and end off today's episode here, because I did a whole bunch of duels. I might restructure the deck in between episodes. I know I've said that like 3 times now, but this time I seriously might. Okay, so I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment and click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined. I believe Silent Hill should also be continuing tomorrow, depending on what day this goes up. And yeah, okay, thanks for watching. Later.